strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find that extra gear, and he's going to make it into third here as he legs out a triple.
Jeremy Pitts strides forward with a chance to start the afternoon outright. Leadoff man at third following the triple that kicked things off.
Well, it's so important to get that early run in a ball game, but he can't try to do too much right here. A simple ground ball, medium fly ball, anything like that will get the job done. Just put the ball in play.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. I kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for 3, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
John Pitts will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Sammy Pitts will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, give these guys some credit. They've come into this game swinging the bats, and they've jumped all over this guy. 3-run homer here makes it 4-0 already here in the first, and these guys look like they're out for more.
Standing in now, Sean Albrecht. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And it may be time to go to yellow alert now. That's 5 straight hits off him here in the very first inning. And he still hasn't gotten an out yet. Looks like they're just sitting back and teeing off on him.
Jeff Pitts will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Golson moves over, makes the play, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's got exactly 30 home runs at this point in the season, so he's having a really nice year in terms of power, and obviously a big part of this lineup.
Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
This is rapidly becoming no contest here in the very first inning. I mean, when you're at 5-0, you're right on the edge of this game getting away from you basically before it even starts. They've got to stop the bleeding here and not let any more runs across.
Ron Lair will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Well, you know what? I like this idea. I like being aggressive in a ball game. You've already scored against this guy, so maybe now you can put a little bit more pressure on him with that sneak attack double steal. It doesn't work out here, but I don't fault him for being aggressive.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Golson there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 5-0. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Andy Easel is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
And with that, let's give you a look at the biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Felipe Carrillo comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Felipe Carrillo.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Shipman is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you know, that man hitting cleanup has had a tough go of it lately. Slugging percentage over the last 10 ball games is under 300. That's a pretty disappointing number from a guy with his kind of power.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Eric, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hits. Sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Michael Pinay gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hits is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Biscuits lead it 5-0. Jesse Pitts will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
right there for strike one.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment now, let's check out the generals on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball four.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
In now, John Pitts. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there or thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. To short, hit hard. He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. John Avery comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
John Avery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Joey Chavis steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Left side. Shipman takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, left fielder,
Andres Velez will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. First offering on its way. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Sammy Pitts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Popped high in the air. Pinay is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
the first baseman, Sean
Albrecht strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
now batting, shortstop, Jeff
Pitts is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Shot towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
third baseman, number 5,
At the plate, Chuck Shipman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. DJ Golson will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Scorched to third. Shipman gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, right fielder,
Chris Nunez will stand in. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Alan Wayne is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Golson racing back. He gets to it, and he botched it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Lee Sao is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Stepping in now, Ron Lair, as this is swung on and chopped over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, the first baseman's playing back here, conceding the run, so no shot to come home with this thing. All he can do is take it to the bag himself, and the run will come in to score.
Jesse Pitts digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Grounded back up the middle. And a fantastic play as the flip gets the man at second. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was not easy right there. He knows he's got to hurry, so he doesn't even bother getting his hand involved. Just flips this thing with the glove, and it works out.
Into the box now, John Pitts, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
In now, Sammy Pitts, chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and Montgomery's out in front here, 6-0. Felipe Carrillo will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Smoke toward third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Chad Rios.
Now at the plate, Chad Rios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, John Avery, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Into the box now, Joey Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
That's inside. 2-0.
And one of the things he's been real effective at so far is coming right after guys. But now he's looking like he doesn't really want to challenge here.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more. Sean Albrecht heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dribbled back toward the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jeff Pitts will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Chuck Shipman steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Shipman.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lays off 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Oliver Yamamoto is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Now pitching for your Jackson Generals, number 6, Oliver Yamamoto.
First pitch on its way. Alan Wayne stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 6-0.
And leading
off the inning, Andres Velez, and they'll need him to get something going here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Good battle. Count remains full. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, DJ Golson.
DJ Golson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number
Digging
21,
in the switch hitter, Chris Nunez. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Ron Lair will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Jesse Pitts ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jeremy Pitts stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Golson giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
It's starting to really open things up now. Pulled into third here with the triple, and just like that, 7-run lead.
John Pitts digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Center fielder number 3.
Well, this was not one of the sharpest sliders he's going to throw. You see it flatten out a bit, just a 7-inch break, but that was in a good spot, and he couldn't make contact.
Sammy Pitts will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Grounded to third. Pinay has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and Montgomery's out in front here, 7-0. Gary Golden will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Up high, 2-1 now. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Looking to avoid his first walk. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really spot on so far.
And the pitch. Felipe Carrillo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Chad Rios comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting,
Michael Pinay will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Francisco Anaya will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
leading off for the Biscuits,
Sean Albrecht steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Grounded to short. Carrillo is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Number 5, Chuck Shipman.
Chuck Shipman stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, but foul. One and one. Here it comes. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Nunez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
John Avery stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Jackson Generals.
Now the pitch.
Second baseman, John.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. changeup low, 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't like the way they're working here. They're giving him way too much credit.
Yeah, if it's an inch or two outside, I think he'll chase it. But not when it's way off the plate.
I got 3-1.
And that's over, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Joey Chavis will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And to me, this just looks like the classic case of a guy who's giving it his all this afternoon, but he's just flat out of gas.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Left field and deep. Hits, looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Andres Velez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
DJ Golson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Vince Law will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Into the box now, Chris Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Hits. And that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Alan Wayne comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Biscuits, second baseman, Alan Wayne.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. And he falls behind now, 2-0. hit hard on the ground towards second. Avery comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter,
Ron Lair steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
now batting, catcher, Jesse Pitts.
Striding into the box, Jesse Pitts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Pinay is there, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting,
Jeremy Pitts tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, this is a matter of just overthrowing that curveball. This one's going to be about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, there's no shot to get him down at second base.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Golden, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now the pitch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
High pop up. Shipman is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
the batter, number 99,
Felipe Carrillo, ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't...
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. John Pitts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Sammy Pitts strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Now batting,
Sean Albrecht gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Has a look. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit down the third base line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw into third. And he is out on a strong throw.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision as they wind up gunning him down.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Biscuits lead it 7-2.
leading off for the Generals,
Michael Pinay will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. John Avery will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Joey Chavis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Fouled back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.